Hey, good morning, everybody. Matt Modi here with OddsJam, and I'm here to give you my Thursday night football no sweat same game parlay offered from FanDuel. So I'm sure everybody who's watching this is familiar, but FanDuel does this every week. If you place a 3+ leg same game parlay that is plus 400 odds or longer, meaning a higher number than plus 400, you can get a refund up to a certain amount. In this case, for me, I don't know why, but they only give me $5. I've seen people with this up to 100. But in terms of unit sizing and bet sizing, whatever the max amount that FanDuel will refund is what I would recommend putting on this one. So just make sure that you click opt in, and you'll know that you did it right when it says accepted up here. Then you can go down and click bet now. So we have opted in. The most important thing, of course, is to find plays to put into this same game parlay. And I'm going to show you the OddsJam screen and how I use that to find plays. So the OddsJam screen is a pretty awesome tool where you pick a stat. So right now I have up player rushing yards, and it pulls up where every sportsbook across the board prices this player prop at. So basically you can use the screen to look at sportsbooks that have mispriced odds and take advantage of those sportsbook with those mispriced odds. In this case, since we're looking for bets specifically on FanDuel, you just highlight FanDuel and look at the rest of the books. So this 34.5 number on AJ Dillon, this is a play that I'm going to take the under, and I'll show you why. So FanDuel prices it at 34.5 with the under at minus 114. Most books price it lower than this amount. We see BetMGM, Caesars, BetRivers, DraftKings, the OddsJam line, which is the sharpest line in the world, WinBet, price it at 33 or 32.5. And another reason why I like this one is the OddsJam line favors this going under this number. So not only do they have it a yard lower than what we are getting it at, but they also think that the under is the more likely scenario. Under 33.5 is priced at minus 120. The over is priced at minus 110, favoring the under. Basically, the OddsJam line is telling you, hey, we think that the more likely scenario is that AJ Dillon goes under his rushing prop of 33.5, so we're going to make it more expensive to buy. So this is a great price. So this is going to be the first play that I am adding to my same game parlay. AJ Dillon under 34.5 rushing yards. And this one, in terms of handicapping, makes a ton of sense. AJ Dillon's had a horrible year. I mean, he had like one good game, a couple good games maybe at the beginning of the year, but as the season has gone on, he's just been completely phased out of the offense. The Titans also have the number one rush defense in the entire NFL. So AJ Dillon is going to have a tough time in this game. I doubt he's going to get a lot of carries, and I really doubt he's going to have a lot of success. Even Aaron Jones is a play who I like going under. Like for a DFS play, take Aaron Jones to go under 60.5 rushing yards. I like both of these running backs to go under their total. But for this video, for this same game parlay, this is the first one that I am adding. The next one that I'm adding, there are two, obviously, that are both in the player receiving yards category. And there are two players that I am once again fading and taking an under in the receiving yards category. Number one is Aaron Jones, under 25.5 receiving yards. Now, for handicapping purposes, I'm kind of hit or miss on this one, but the math just makes a ton of sense. The only other book that prices it at this number is PointsBet at 25.5. Look at the rest of the sports books. BetMGM, Caesars, BetRivers, DraftKings. FoxBet also has it at 25.5. I missed that. But Pinnacle has it 3 yards lower. The OddsJam line, the sharpest line in the world, has it 3 yards lower. And again, they favor it going under. So this is another awesome play. It's actually a better play than the AJ Dillon one. I like both. If you're trying to take an individual bet, this one, the math is significantly better on. But under 25.5 on FanDuel, Pinnacle prices his receiving prop at 22 and favors it going under. So 3 yards is obviously a bigger deal when the yards are lower. Like 25.5, the difference of 3 yards is what, like 10, 15%, something like that, 20% difference between FanDuel and Pinnacle. And Pinnacle favors the under. So this is the second play that I'm going to add. Aaron Jones under 25.5 receiving yards. And the last one, another receiving yards, another under. We are looking at Robert Tonyan to go under 28.5 receiving yards. Tonyan had a great year 2 years ago. Really hasn't done much since. Has kind of been phased out of the offense despite some random pop weeks. But again, the main reason why I like this is most sportsbooks price it under this amount, including OddsJam prices it at 27.5, a yard lower, heavily favors it going under. So this is going to be my third and final pick for this same game parlay, plus 602 odds, $5, because that's all they'll refund me. And that's it. So to confirm, AJ Dillon under 34.5 rushing yards, Aaron Jones under 25.5 receiving yards, Robert Tonyan under 28.5 receiving yards, and that's it. So if you guys are tailing this one, good luck. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.